everybody, this is Dr. Jeff Dolgus, and this is the first installment of a new series I'm going to start doing that I'm going to call TMJ Technique of the Week. So today I want to start with an observation that I made this morning. I had to go back home because I had to pick up my daughter's laptop that she left at home after I dropped her off at school. As I came back to the school, I parked my car and I got out with her laptop and started walking up to the school with the rest of the kids who are just getting off the bus. So here I am in the middle of this crowd of high school kids who are funneling off the buses and into the high school all together, all at the same time. And as I looked around, it struck me very clearly that nobody was looking at each other. Nobody was interacting. There were very few conversations that were happening. Everybody was just kind of zombie-like funneling into the school. It was very creepy and weird. And it made me think about how often we interact with each other in today's day and age, which is perhaps a lot less frequently than we've done that in the past as human beings on this planet. We have a lot of distractions, we have a lot of things we're thinking about, and then we also have these handheld devices that distract us from interacting with other human beings on a face-to-face basis frequently. So what I want to talk about today is what role facial expression plays in the health of this structure right here. The facial muscles are controlled by the facial nerve, which is the seventh cranial nerve, and the facial muscles do things like smile, frown, they close your eyes, open your eyes, allow you to blink, and they tend to function symmetrically most of the time. You probably know some people who smile. When they smile on one side. They kind of have a snarky, one-sided smirk, and that might lead you to believe something about their personality. So what you're getting from that is you're getting some nonverbal communication just by looking at and observing people's facial expressions. And humans on this planet, if you believe such a thing, have evolved perhaps over millions of years in order to be able to recognize emotions in each other. So when we engage in face-to-face communication, we use our facial muscles on an unconscious level most of the time to communicate to each other our straight-up thoughts and emotions. Maybe not thoughts, but emotions for sure. When we lose that, we begin to lose function of the facial muscles. Every once in a while, I'll do a neurological exam, and I do a expanded functional neurological exam on all my patients because it's important to me to find out if everything's working right. And every once in a while, I'll find out that somebody has a difficult time raising their eyebrows or squinting their eyes together or smiling and showing me their teeth. Or when they use those facial muscles, they recruit other muscles and other cranial nerves into that action, into that function, such as the 11th cranial nerve, which controls the platysma muscle under here. You'll see people smile sometimes like this or clench their teeth together like this. So there are multiple cranial nerves and multiple muscle groups that are having to come together in cooperative function in order to make something in the body happen. So one of the things on today's technique of the week, what I want you to do, and this is a kind of a secret, I tell this to all my patients, it's part of my therapeutic workbook. As we go through this program, I want my patients to look at themselves in the mirror. And I want you to look at your face, and as hard as this is to do, and most of us don't like to look at each other, it took me a long time to get comfortable making these videos, in fact. I want you to look in the mirror, look at your face, and just stare at it for about 30 seconds or so and see what's there. And then I want you to smile. And see if both sides of the face contract or change shape symmetrically when you smile. If they don't, see if you can make that happen. If you smile and one side goes up a little higher than the other, then see if you can even it out. See if you can make both sides go up at the same time. What about your eyebrows? Can they both go up at the same time? Can you do one eyebrow and the other eyebrow? It's harder for me to raise this eyebrow compared with this eyebrow. This one I could do easy. This one, it's a little harder. I have to use other parts of my face to get that to happen. It's really strange when you start working this kind of stuff out and realizing that your facial muscles have some asymmetry or some inhibition, or maybe the facial muscles are even really tight and they don't want to do anything. You've been contracted for a long time, maybe angry. So as you do this exercise, you'll gain more conscious function over your 7th cranial nerve, over your facial muscles, which influence the position of your jaw when they move about over the course of your day. What that means in addition is that you'll be able to relax those muscles a little easier. You'll be able to find that happy place, which often is a smile, by the way. Find that happy place where your facial muscles are relaxed, your jaw muscles are relaxed, your teeth are apart, maybe your lips are together, maybe they're a little apart. But practice this every day for about a month and see what you begin to notice. Leave comments at the bottom if you have any questions about this technique, or share your experiences. I'd be very interested to find out what people think of these kinds of things who aren't my patients going through this specific program. So I hope this technique and information has been helpful to you. It's been a pleasure for me to share it with you, and I hope to do one of these every week. So maybe I'll see you again next week. My name is Dr. Jeff Dolgus, and this is your TMJ Technique of the Week. I'll see you next time.